Hey everybody, my name's Paul. If you've been watching or reading any of my posts on my Facebook page, you'll see that I've been doing a bit of a exercise challenge to lose some weight. As you can see, I'm a little chunky. Anyways, so one of the things that I've been really using a lot has been a video game called Ring Fit. It's on the Nintendo Switch. I'll show you right here. Right here, you get a nice view. Anyways, it's been actually a fun game, and it's been a very helpful game because, as I said, it's a fitness-based game that is based around moving and exercising. It doesn't just give you exercise tips. It doesn't just get you moving, but it gives you some mental stimulus as well. And as I found with the Wii Fit, that was a bit lacking in that game. I loved the game. I thought it was a good concept, and it was good if you're into a fitness type of thing. But as a gamer, I just found that the gaming aspects of Ring Fit has been that much more stimulating to me, and it keeps me going. Whereas I found with the Wii Fit, it was a bit stale, especially after first 2-3 weeks it got stale. As good as the technology was and good as the programming was, I've been finding Wii Fit, Ring Fit, to be a much more complete package that entertains not just gets you fit, but it also keeps you motivated. So this is a Nintendo Switch. If you have not seen one yet, I have no idea where you're living, because this has been around for over 5 years now. One of the neat things about the Nintendo Switch is that the controllers are detachable, and as you'll see in a moment in the video, you'll see this also attaches to a television screen now, or a computer screen like the one back there. So now Nintendo's done some really cool things with this. They had a couple years ago, they put out like a paper crafting video game controllers, and these on the right, they're called Joy-Cons. The right Joy-Con, they have accelerometers, they have gyroscopes, so they know your physical orientation. You can, if you ever played the Wiimotes, this is like 2 or 3 generations above that technology, and it says the IR infrared camera right here. As I said, gyroscope. It has a what's called NFC technology, so similar to what you would have for a tap for your debit card or credit card. This one doesn't have the infrared camera, but it does still have the gyroscope and the accelerometer. And they all also feature that has been basically standard since the PlayStation 2 and the GameCube is vibration rumble feedback. So now for Ring Fit, why it's called Ring Fit is the controller is a ring, and this ring actually has, not sure, I believe it has sensors somewhere in here. Not sure, I haven't taken it apart, and I'm not going to because this is very precious. But basically it can register pressure changes such as these, move it around, It's very accurate most of the time. There's a few times it loses a little bit of its spatial recognition, but that's okay. That you can easily reset it. In most of the cases, you just have to go like this to aim it down, move it back up, and it resets the orientation, and you keep going. Now, so this would be what you control with your hands. This strap that you put onto your leg, and it sends information about what your legs are doing in the game to the game, and so it allows you to do squats. Like, it allows you to do running, simulate the running anyways. And what I've been finding is that it's been really helpful and very motivational, very inspiring, really, to encourage me to get off my butt and exercise. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get this set up. I'm going to plug the switch into my computer and try to have basically record myself exercising on there and then on here, so you can see how the game works in real life and in the game. So give me a minute, we'll set that all up. Okay, so this is the switch dock, which has been attached to my computer. So that will help me capture the video. And so we have the switch, goes in here. And now it'll be sending its video into the capture card here, and then into the computer, which I will then edit into a full video. All right, thank you, bye. Okay, so I finally got it all figured out. Certainly hope so. Anyway, so here's how it works. On my left leg, I have the Joy-Con, the left Joy-Con in this little strap here. It goes around my thigh, right around mid upper leg, and I have the right Joy-Con, and it's attached to this part of the ring controller. Now, I'm going to be turning this on in a moment, and I'm going to be moving down to the right-hand side, bottom right-hand side of the screen, and you'll get to see what I am seeing on the switch. So I'm going to turn this on the computer. Alright, so I'm going to turn that on. And bing! Now, by default, I just have to go through the switches, and I'm going to turn off my turn this on. Okay. And go like this. All right. So let's start this up. It's going to seem a little slow, but we'll see how this works on the computer. Now, the goal is going to be that I'm going to do basic, show you basically how the game runs. So yeah, make sure you have plenty of space to work with. This is Tip. He gives us some ideas about what to do for exercise. And since I've been playing the game this morning, I'm going to continue on today. I'm just going to do a little bit of the game and show you basically how it's done. Normally there's a stretch, so let's do some stretching. You can watch. Okay.
Keep your posture straight.
Hear it, so
3, 2, 1, go!
Have some things to
Alternate
work on,
bringing
obviously.
your knees up to touch the ring con.
Yep. So
Make sure your back is
my
straight.
performance may not be quite right.
Last time. All right, good.
And
Next is the heel lift stretch.
for too long.
Bring the insides of your ankles
Do,
up toward the
do,
ring con.
do.
Focus on moving the insides of your ankles upward. Last time. All right, good. Next is the back straightening stretch. Take a big
Straightening,
step
so
forward
this.
and drop your hips.
Like this.
Don't let your knees move too far forward.
See, keep moving and
Make
exercising.
sure your toes are pointed straight ahead of you.
I think it's reaching up now.
Let's do one more of each.
Unfortunately, my computer
All right,
is a little out of
good.
date.
Finally, spread your feet.
Up.
Raise
left,
the ring con above your head and
down.
lean to the side.
Up. Right. Left.
Be sure to keep your lower back straight.
Down.
As you exhale, begin to lean.
So for you
Let's do one more of each.
watching, the frames are not quite matching
Great job.
what I would normally see, so it's a little out of sync. It's okay. So I've reached World 7, the Forest Runner, just because it's kind of hard to figure out. So I'm going to be going back to the beginning levels of the stages of the game. But, you know, we'll go through a little bit of how the game works. So, to go through the menu, you get different abilities. And as you can see, going through here, there's different exercises depending on what it is that you want to exercise. So we've got the bow pull, the front press, vertical press, and I'll switch here to the torso exercises. So yeah, what I'm looking at is a little tiny capture screen, so it's not as nice as it might normally be on the television. So you choose a different attacks, different exercises, and they become attacks in the game. So let's back out of here. And as you play the game, you get coins and fit points, which then you can use for different skills. As you can see, there's different paths you can choose to upgrade your skills. This one's kind of fun. You have a smoothie. You have a smoothie section, and it provides. You can in the game, you'll use these drinks to give your character a boost. You can also trade different items that you find with characters in the game that give you new items to use. And then you have ingredients that you can then take and make into smoothies. And now there's recipes, well, there's ingredients that are listed, not necessarily the actual recipes how what to make, but I think you can pretty much extrapolate. Once you've got these ingredients, you get a blender, make your own smoothies at home. You can change your look. As you can see, I've got my outfit. And as you can see, as I go through the menu, it's very tactile, very it is exercise based. So go through the menu. You can use the joystick here or the control stick, but what the heck, it's a little bit more fun this way. Let's back up and select world. So I'm going to be going down, 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 down. Let's just go to the very first level. Go to this world, move, zoom. This is the first level when you meet the ring Kong. So let's go to here, level 3. We're gonna go do this transit temple. Takes roughly about 2 minutes worth of exercise time. This game tracks your exercise in more so than the actual game time. And as you see on the left hand side, it's telling me what to do. In this case, jogging. So I'm gonna jog. And I can send off little ring balls, air balls, depending on how I squeeze the controller, and depending on it registers where I move. And you can see I'm going here, I'm going this, and it makes me fly. Another one makes me fly. Working a little bit. I think I've got to make some adjustments to this capture system. It's just not, I'm not able to see it very nicely. It's just, which is good. Anyways, so move along, and the left controller is registering my leg movements. I can jump. I can jump as well as Mario.
You did it!
Great thing is that you can go through, there's many different paths. It doesn't always have to be the exact same paths. Some levels will have an upper path, a lower path. Now here, I ran into a monster.
Check the enemy's color and select a skill.
This will be a quick fight since this is pretty. I'm pretty advanced in the game, and this is a very beginner level baddie. So let's start. Let's just take care of him with a wide squat.
Wide squat.
So I position my
Okay,
position
let's move.
Based off of what tip is telling me, and I lower.
With the tips of your toes firmly out.
4. Once I reach the right position, my hair
return.
turns on fire, and I go like this, and boom, he goes flying away. Now later on, of course, there's much tougher enemies, so one hit will not take. You gotta fight with these baddies, and it tells you how much you did, how much experience you got. And then I move on back to the main level. So I continue. Now I do find that with the strap, it sometimes gets a bit loose. So it's got to be tight. Unfortunately, sometimes you have to get almost too tight, depending on how much you sweat. So, anyways, now real fast. Oh, didn't make it. So, anyways, now you can challenge yourself in different ways with this game. So, one of the challenges that came up in the game was jumping throughout or hovering through as much of the levels as possible. So here is a crate that was just there. I just blew it away. But you can go like this. You're trying to balance as much as you can. So this actually gets you quite sweaty after a while. And depending on how much energy you put into your movements, the game registers that and makes it and shows the character doing harder things. Now, see, another bad guy right here. So let's show you a different move.
Check the enemy's
Take
color
care. Now you see
and
he's
select
red,
the skill.
and the squat is purple. Now I can go here. This is a kind of a greenish color. This is a yellow color. This is a pink color. This is a red color. Now if you have a baddie who has the same color as one of the exercise attacks, then that attack does more damage than the other ones. So we're gonna do the overhead arm spin. I'm gonna put my arms up here. Once it registers that I'm in the right position.
Rotate the ring con
There it is.
around.
Boom.
Turn.
Boom. And if I do that
Good effort.
20, 30 times, you know, you build up quite a bit of it. You burn some calories. Just about at the end of this level, and then I'm going to call it a night. Anyways, back to jogging. There's a lot of places where you can get extra coins. As I mentioned, the coins can be used to purchase things.
Yay!
And which can be, you know, used to enhance your own character. Now, once I reach the
Drop
end,
your hips.
to show off to celebrate my victory, I squat and stretch. Victory! And this is kind of a neat feature. I'm not sure they thought of this when they originally made this controller, but it can read your pulse. So let's do a check. Check. Now place my thumb right here. It's not 100%, and it's probably, but you know, it can give you a decent idea of how much effort you're putting in. I see it saying very light exercises. Given that I'm not getting the full frames per second that I normally do on the TV, and it makes a bit of sense that it's a bit low. Anyways, so there we go. So 3 minutes, 37 seconds, I burned approximately 47.19 calories and ran for 0.48 kilometers. Now it tells me that the exercises that I've done, and I'll move on. And there you go, there's Ring Fit. So I'm going to just back out now and quit here for today. Now for those of you who are following my progress, at the end of each session, it gives me some tips, it gives me some more stretches, but it also tells me, you know, my exercises for the day. So in this case, 17 minutes and 25 seconds, 195.33 calories, and I've run for approximately 2.3 kilometers. Now I can save that. Go to the next one. This shows the results of today's exercise and the cumulative results. So everything that I have done since day one with this game, it has been recorded and displayed so that I can know how much effort I've actually put into this game. So I'm going to save that too and move on. And now it, as you can see, gives me tells me a little bit more. Gives me some stretches. So before I finish, let's stretch. For this one, I don't need the ring con, and I don't think it even needs the
Be
other
mindful
controller.
of your body
But
and
it
stretch within the
tells me-
range of
gives
your
me,
ability. Use your right hand to pull
helps
back
guide
the
me through
fingers
some
of your left
stretches.
hand.
So in this case, I'm going
While
to
arching back your
the
left
hand
wrist,
stretch right here.
stretch your left arm
and switch
forward.
to the other hand. Oh, switch down.
Now do the same
to
on
the
the
other
opposite
hand.
side. Take care not to bend the elbow of the arm you're extending. Bring yourself back slowly. Raise
Back.
both arms and pull down on your left
And
elbow.
I can
Stretch your upper arms while
exercise
pulling your
right
elbow
back here.
downward.
As you can see. And I try to mirror what is being done in the game.
Now do the same on the opposite side.
Seeing as I'm a bit chunky, this
Stretch
may
slowly
be something
and don't hold your
that
breath.
I can't do quite that well, but I do as close as I can.
Bring yourself back slowly. Join your hands together in front of you. With your palms facing out, stretch out your back.
This out. Following the example in there, try to bend my legs and stretch out my back, stretch my arms.
Bring
And
yourself
then come
back slowly.
Back to my starting
Put
position.
your right leg forward and put your hands on your hips.
Hands
Bend your
on my
right knee
hips.
and stretch out your left calf.
Stretch out the left calf.
Now switch
And
legs.
come back, switch legs. And I
Shift your center
Stretch
of
out
balance
the right.
forward and stretch out the opposite side.
excuse me.
Bring yourself back slowly.
Now there is a story in
Widen
the
your
game.
stance. Place your
The
hands on your knees
evil
and drop your
villain
hips. Rotate your
Drago
left shoulder inward
is released
and extend your left hip joint.
by you when he was imprisoned by the ring, which was
Return to
some
facing
sort of
forward.
ancient
Now
exercise
stretch
tome.
your right hip joint too.
If I were to give this game
Be sure
a
not
movie
to let
trailer,
your knees bend
it would
inward.
be in a world where everyone's exercising.
Bring yourself back slowly.
This is Sporta! There's actually a
And
level
your
called
stretching is
Sporta.
complete. Good
Yeah.
job.
So, anyways, this is Ring Fit. And just finishing up. Good job. The game gives me some tips for the day, so let's go through that. This is Honey. She is a 1.5-year-old cat, Burmese to be precise. Uh-oh. What is aerobic activity? And the game gives you a bunch of tips as you exercise, and gives you information about what the exercises are, what type of exercises to do, suggestions on how to do things safely, you know, and yeah, it's quite a well built program, and that's, as I said, it's entertaining, it's stimulating, it gives me the exercise that I desperately need, and I think it's a lot of fun. So that's all for today's exercises. So I'll be doing this again tomorrow morning on the television, and I'm hoping to have this video finished so that you guys can have a little watch and see what the game's all about. All right. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you. Bye.